Welcome back to Definitely Not Definitive. I'm Ken.
And I'm Bethany.
And we're just a couple of cookie crazy kids in love that love playing some Final Fantasy 16.
Yeah, we're getting back to it.
Yep, this is part 7 of our playthrough that we're doing today. And you can get early ad-free access over on Patreon. Links in the description of this video. Are you ready to do this?
I'm so ready.
Okay. Little boy. And his emoji.
Hi, Becky. Are you showing off your emoji to everyone? Yeah.
Hey, kitchen hand.
I didn't take you for a scholarly van.
Do you do I have some food to run?
It's Valisthea, a culinary pilgrimage. I borrowed it from old tomes. Seems there's no creature in the realm so foul it can't be cooked up into something delicious.
Think I'll stick to the unfoul ones, thanks.
Smart.
Where's your sense of adventure, Sid? Honestly, one glance at these recipes, and even you would trade in your sword for a butcher's cleaver. From spit roasts to sweetmeats, this book has them all. What I wouldn't give to bring these recipes to life.
If it's my blessing you're hoping for, then by all means.
Well, I'm no hunter, Sid. The first tunnel worm I came across would be the death of me. But you're made of sterner stuff. Would you help me resurrect one of these recipes?
Sure.
Something tells me you won't be taking no for an answer.
It's still food
Fine.
adjacent.
I'll help.
Fantastic!
It's not delivering food, but it's
Thank
like
you.
the
So,
kind of way it is.
dare I ask what's on the menu?
Chance's Stew. It was once a favourite among the gourmands of Oriflamme, if the author is to be believed. Though Molly's never heard of it. The only problem is that while the recipe is extremely detailed in most respects, it's infuriatingly cryptic as to the main ingredient.
You don't know the main ingredient?
No doubt. Most likely something that would make easy work of a simple cook with more broth than brawn, but unwanted violets. I've no idea what they might be.
Does the book say anything else?
Yeah, no idea.
Well, only that the sweetest violets sprout atop the bed of roses.
Roses. Rosaria, perhaps? One of the butchers in Martha's Rest might know something. I'll ask next time I'm there.
I ain't check my messages.
Redlands wouldn't be half as bad without bloody dust.
There's so many messages.
You're so popular.
Lad from the yard ran up a basket of Martels just this morning, sweet as honey and crisp as the morning breeze they were. I told myself I was only going to have one, but I reckon if no one else listens to old Otto, I don't have to either. You let Nigel and his lot know they've done a fine job. Was a time you'd catch none but Sid supping on these. What for their foul bite, but for him, it never were about the flavor, but about what they represented, our ability to make it on our own. And look at us now. Sid would be proud. Otto.
Yeah.
My lord Marquess, I ask once again for you to forgive my men for your welcome back at the Lazarus, but certainly you can understand that you were the last person any of us were expecting to see at our gates. In the short time since our reunion, you have shown yourself to be the selfsame man I followed into Stillwind those many years ago, a true bearer of your father's legacy. If only Sir Tyler, the Lord Commander, and all others who were lost that night were still with us to see how bright your flame now burns. To you and your cause, I hereby pledge the swords of the Guardians, and am proud to stand alongside you once again. Wade. The Dalmecs and the Imperials are at a standoff. They snarl at each other, fangs bared like slum curs, but neither wants to make the first move. It's almost as if they both realize what a stinking pile of Chocobo shit they've stepped in. If I were a man to lay wager, I'd put my copper on this conflict not playing out anytime soon. I shall keep you apprised. I was going to say Chocobo, it's Chocobo.
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 Guardians posted every day.
Clive! Oh, am I glad to see you?
Is something wrong?
It's Blackthorn. He ain't himself. And if I'm honest, he ain't been for a while. But normally it only takes a couple of drinks to perk him back up, but not this time. Something's getting him down. And whatever it is, he ain't telling. It's like he's lost his spark, you know? He's barely got enough fire in his belly to get the ump about stuff. But I'm thinking he might if we both bent his ear, because he respects you, innit? So, what'd you say?
Sure.
Fine. If you think it will help.
I knew you'd understand.
But if he doesn't want to talk, we let him be. He'll open up when he's ready.
Clive knows
All
about
right.
that.
Now, he'll only smell a rat if we both turn up at once. So, I'll go first, and you can meet us at the forge. Wait a bit, then head over when you're ready.
Blacksmith's Blues.
Clive! Quick look.
No available tasks.
Always something in there.
No, there's not. There's actually now always something. There is literally nothing.
I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Best of luck out
Alright,
there,
10 more.
Sid.
Alright, then I'll have a patron. Then somebody will respect what I do. Thanks, Bucky.
Back again,
He's like, I
Lord
respect you,
Rosfield. I'm touched that you should find me such good company.
I love history lessons.
It is not your company, but your counsel that I seek on this occasion.
Ever the charmer.
Go back to your toy.
What will it be today, then?
The Iron Kingdom. I need to know what to expect.
You'll soon be setting sail for Drake's Breath, then, I take it. The mother crystal that rises from the boiling sea. There was a time when a true-blooded Rosarian had only to brave the waves to visit it. But then the Ironblood made their move.
History time.
As you know, the Iron Kingdom rules over the islands to the west of Storm. Or rather, its church does. But this is not the pragmatic approach to state religion employed by the Holy Empire to manipulate the masses. No. The Iron Kingdom is the literal embodiment of the crystalline orthodoxy. And so, if one is to understand it, one must start there. As the name implies, the orthodoxy holds the mother crystals sacred, and they do not take kindly to heathens plundering the objects of their worship for the means to fill washtubs and light lamps with frivolous feats of magic. Indeed, the faithful consider ether a sinful thing, a poison no less. And to
Kinda does
them,
poison the
a
body.
dominant is an instrument of evil, albeit one they have proven only too happy to turn against their enemies.
Of course.
Some 80 years ago in Northern Storm, Drake's eye collapsed. Soon after, in pursuit of ether and with the blight at their backs, the Northern Territories descended upon the Grand Duchy of Rosaria. And when the Shields of the Flame marched north to meet them, the Iron Kingdom spied an opportunity.
Just stab him in the back.
A few short days later, the Crusaders landed on the island of Mount Dristanus, home of Drake's Breath, and plucked it from the duchy's grasp. Rosaria tried to reclaim it, of course, but to no avail. I doubt more than a handful of duchy men have set foot on its shores in your lifetime. Nor are they like to again, under the Empire's stewardship, meaning the Iron Blood will keep their island, and with it, the foothold they need to march on mainland soil when next they spy an opportunity. The Mother Crystal is both the object of the Iron Blood's worship and their gateway to the continent, making Drustanus the holiest of holy grounds, from which the Orthodox Crusade shall one day sail forth to claim the remaining Mother Crystals, or die trying.
My father and my grandfather both traded blows with the Iron Blood for control of Drake's Breath. Had things unfolded differently at Phoenix Gate, we would have sent our entire fleet against them.
But instead, they sent their fleet against Rosaria, sacked the capital, killed the men, and captured the women, including Jill. I'd say you'd be forgiven for wanting a little revenge, Clive.
Your sword looks so cool now.
My only aim is to destroy the Mother Crystal. But thank you all the same.
Revenge is just a bonus.
Not much else to do here. Let's see if Jill's ready.
Hey, you. Thought we weren't coming together at the same time.
First August, and now you. What are you pair up to? What's it got to do with me?
August was worried that something had been weighing on your mind. I thought you might want to talk about it.
Did you now? I told you not to stick your nose in my business. What'd you go and do?
Get someone else to
Clive
stick their
just
nose in your
wants to
business?
help, innit? What's so bad about that? Talk to him. You never know, you might feel better for getting it all out in the open. Please, mate. I'm worried about you.
Oh.
Phil shut you up. It's nothing really. Stupid. Not the sort of thing you bother people about.
Why don't you tell us all the same?
He's got a crush on somebody. Doesn't know how to approach her.
Karen and I have an arrangement. I keep an eye on Goots, and she shows me what the competition's up to. Interesting arms and armor, things like that. Anyway, the other day, she shows me a cuirass she's come by. Masterpiece of level work. Light, supple, and tougher than it had any right to be. Made my stuff look like every clumsy shit. I should have brought the bastard thing there and then just to study it, but I was too proud. And now every time I reach for my hammer, I'm reminded that I'm not the craftsman I thought I was.
Oof.
Yeah.
There. You happy? You got what you came for. Now piss off.
All right, we're going.
Where'd you find it last? Where'd you leave it last? Gotta find that thing for you.
Yeah. We can't leave him that miserable.
Mm-hmm.
I always thought of old Blackthorn as a bit of a force of nature. Like a storm cloud full of ale. Didn't think anything could rattle him. Least of all a stupid piece of leather.
Blackthorn's always taken pride in his craft. Questioning it means questioning himself. Something tells me this is only going to get worse. If he has doubts, it will affect his work, which will only add to his problems. We need to nip this in the bud.
Yep.
I couldn't agree more.
He said he should have bought that cuirass. Perhaps we should track it down for him. Assuming you're happy to help, that is.
Too bloody right I am.
Glad to hear it. First things first, then. We need to speak to Karen.
Luckily, she's right here.
Karen, do you have a moment? Blackthorn mentioned that you'd recently come by a leather cuirass. An exquisite example of the craft, from what he told us.
And he ain't been himself since he saw it. So we thought we'd buy it for him.
Sorry, sold it already. Didn't think Blackthorn cared for it the way he turned his nose up. But it was nicely
sell it
put
to?
together, that's for certain. Even if the bloke who made it is a bit of an odd one. Happened across him on my travels.
Who made
It's
it?
all his stuff to order, but the fella who commissioned it refused to pay. He didn't like the colour of something. So I took it off his hands for a fair price.
You don't know where we might find him, do you?
Like I said, he's a bit of an odd one. Doesn't even have a workshop.
It's because he does it with
Don't
magic.
trust hunters neither, which means he spends as much time out tracking beasties as he does working their hides.
I see.
He did tell me something, though. Apparently, his next commission's for a set of griffin hide greaves.
Here,
What's a
there's a
grieve?
griffin on the hunt board. The curse breakers were placing bets on who'd bag it. Now, where the bleeding hell was it sighted? Somewhere in Sambrec, maybe. Care Northern, that was it.
Thank you, Karen. We'd be lost without you.
At least you admit it.
So, it sounds like going after that griffin might be the best chance we have of finding our roaming leatherworker.
I'll leave the hunting to you if you don't mind. While you get on with that,
Sorry, I
I'll
gotta
look
hunt
through the
anyways for
markets,
food.
see if I can't sniff out who
recipe.
he is and where he's hiding.
Good idea. Hopefully one of us will be able to track him down.
Pause it for a second, Nathan.
You ready?
I think so.
Jill. When you told me you had to come to terms with your past, you weren't talking about destroying Drake's breath, were you?
No. I spoke of Imran, the leader of the Crystalline Orthodox. The man who made me do all those unspeakable things. I'm going to kill him. It's what I need to do to put
Fair.
the past behind me. What I need to move forward.
Okay.
And I know that I can do it. If you're there beside me.
Always.
We'll drive the blade in
And I'll be
together.
beside you, too. We'll bring down the Mother Crystal together. All while Sid looks on.
We'll make him proud.
Yeah. And then they bang. Yo ho. Oh, do me, Johnny Walker.
Useful trick. Freezing and thawing the spray to make mist.
Mm-hmm.
How did you learn to use your powers like this?
The Masters made me do it. When the Crusaders took to the seas, to keep the fleet's movements from prying eyes. I'm fine.
No, you're not.
This may be the only chance I get to go back. My only chance to put things right. I have to do this. Whatever the cost.
All right.
There she is. The Iron Kingdom's Mother Crystal.
Drake's breath.
Looks pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that scenery is awesome.
Strong currents, sharp rocks, and ether floods. Let's not forget them. This island is a natural fortress.
But safety breeds complacency, allowing a single rowing boat to slip in unseen. The sanctuary is inside the mountain. If we follow the old trail, we should be able to enter by the back gate.
All right. Let's go.
Fire and ice.
I always imagined when I came here it would be to reclaim it.
It used to belong to Rosaria, didn't it?
Once, though it's been in the Ironblood's clutches for far too long.
As was I. For 13 years, this rock was my home. I know its secrets only too well. This path was abandoned after an ether flood. They don't guard it anymore.
The perfect little shortcut. They're all Akashic.
The ether flood must have spread. It was never as bad as this before. And the only way past them is through them.
Nice finishing your too. Turtle spinning in there.
Yep. I was hitting a post. I owned that post.
You did. Post was definitely afraid.
Was that an earthquake?
They happen all the time. That wasn't even a bad one. It's nothing to worry about.
I'm sorry, because I really hate doing this to puppies.
Should take it easy.
She might have.
You're getting a little close to the sword to her like face.
I mean, I was just chasing the evil puppy. She could have moved.
All right, troll time.
They have a cave troll.
Nice.
How do I switch to powers again?
Okay, so L2 switches your powers and R2 does your specials.
The old arboretum is just up ahead.
Yeah, he's dead.
We'll enter the caves from there.
Alright, I can hit him some more just in case.
Nope, that's why you came.
Thanks, man.
I know, normally barrels you smash.
Kratos taught me to smash everything, not just barrels. Don't discriminate.
Yep.
Everything is smashable. This looks cheerful.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh, look at this place. What a mess.
Wait.
Huh. Holy crap.
Nothing a shield of Rosaria can't handle. Just like old
Ugh.
times. Be sure to keep clear of its horn.
That's foul.
Don't breathe it in. Over here.
L393. That's not it.
Jesus.
Nice.
What?
Yeah.
Fire damage doesn't do as much as I would like.
I still can't believe they can jump.
That's very close to getting nice. So close, he's like a quarter of the way down. Garuda! Be careful of those hands. He's there, he's right there! Nice. Akashic Morbals. Whew, good job, beautiful.
Thanks, but he's intense.
Mm-hmm. I know, Bucky. You gotta close it.
Alright. Think you would just do that for me.
Press on.
Yes. It's like a furnace in here.
We're inside the volcano. You get used to the heat, though I don't remember it being quite this hot.
Was that one cause for concern?
It was. And they're getting bigger. Something's wrong.
Fuck. Is there no other way across?
Guess not. This should be fun. You really need you using all your iconic abilities.
Quickly, before it melts.
Yeah, dude, stop being in awe.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be close. Come on!
Right. Yeah, let's say you're seeing speed as time. There you go.
Let's not do that again.
No. That's not.
Gotta find another way out of here then.
tough.
Perhaps not alone, but in numbers like these.
And they all come tumbling down. Oh shit. Might have been a little overkill. Ooh, okay.
I don't know what you are, you
Bomb.
creepy little pod. Make sure I got all the goodies down here first.
Well, we aren't going this way.
Let's look for another path. Drake's breath.
We're nearly at the oratory.
What the hell is that?
I have absolutely no idea.
Oh.
Well, whatever it is, I don't think it's friendly.
What an ugly looking thing.
Nice try.
There you go, Joe. Nice. He's dead. Should be able to get him.
Whew.
Big blob.
Yeah, it's gross. Yeah, over here from getting him. Okay, I think I'll need to fight the big guy too.
Demons. But they never leave the lava.
If I
Never say
knew
never.
Better. I think this volcano was about to erupt.
Why attack us then? They're peaceful creatures.
Then this one must be the exception. This
Shit.
Mm-hmm.
Ow. Right in the head. don't know, because I can't see.
Oh, no, nothing good. That's nothing good. That's some Godzilla shit.
You lose.
Well done, babe. Flame lizard. Yeah.
So the best thing to do is to
Well
save
named.
that big thunderbolt until they're staggered, because like it does so much. It mainly does damage. So like, it does
Okay.
so much damage when they're staggered.
Okay, good to know. Sorry, dude.
Yeah, I know.
You attacked us.
Stay in your lava.
Were you hurt?
It's just hot.
Well, this flaming armadillo came out of nowhere and fucking
Thank you.
attacked me. So yeah, I'm a little hurt.
Quite a commotion our friend made. Let's hope the guards didn't hear it.
The gate to the inner chambers is just up there. Then we make for the sanctuary. I need to finish this before the heat finishes me.
Here, here.
We'll enter the convent by the handmaiden's living quarters. It was always a hive of activity.
Sounds like we'll have a hard time staying out of sight.
We won't have to. There's someone there I should very much like to see.
Got friend on the inside.
Mm-hmm.
Lady Marley. It's me. By the mother. Jill, it can't be. It is, my lady. We cannot talk here. Come with me.
Spies.
Yeah, because no one's going to notice these two people and their giant wolf walking through the kitchens.
Exactly.
I'm so glad you're safe.
And you.
Why ever would you risk coming back? Are you a fool, girl?
Do you not see the big wolf and Clive that I
tired
had?
of your freedom already?
Forgive me, my lady.
I've come to kill your lord.
I had to come back. There are things I left undone. Tell me, where is the patriarch?
And this is where...
At this hour, he'll be in the comrick, giving thanks.
You mean... Oh, that fiend!
Clive, we have to get to the sanctuary. Now.
Giving thanks. What does that mean?
I have a feeling it has nothing to do with what it
You
actually
must
sounds like.
flee this place, gather your things, and go. Now listen here, Jill.
We have company.
Of course we do. Oh, you're so dead, Lady Marley.
This way. Follow this passage. It leads straight to the comrade. Go on, stop dawdling.
Thank you.
You don't want him to like knock you out or
were
something?
So kind to me. My light in the darkness.
That way you can say you were like
Take care, my lady, please.
not a part of it.
You deserve better than this. A long and happy life, promise me.
Yeah, really, you should be knocking her out or tying her up
Yeah.
instead of having these sweet goodbyes. Because maybe she'd live if you did either of those things.
Take a good look, because she's dead.
She's definitely dead.
I'll live if you promise to do the same.
The music.
Come on, Clive.
That's pretty awesome.
We're nearly at the comrade.
All right.
I feel like this would be good on like a Halloween haunted house kind of.
Here's our welcoming party.
I've had enough of their hospitality.
So's Clive.
Yep.
I'm sorry, were you shooting arrows at my dog, you absolute dick? We'll end you.
You get the phoenix.
And you're a shit shot. Just so you
Now
know.
you're fucking ashes.
Wait, did you get the health back there? Gotta get your health back.
Alright, now I gotta get Torgal and Hi. I come here to kill you.
My name is Clive. We pissed off Jill. Prepare to die.
No. You guys saw something else.
Yeah, it looked like there was something else shiny. Around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
Pardon me.
Guess not. I think this was it. I swear there's something shiny here.
I saw it too, but you were not alone. I saw it too. Shiny.
How many?
Whoa. There's a big fucking axe.
Oh crap.
Jesus. He doesn't have an effect because he's weighted down by his axe.
Yep. Damn it, I didn't want to use this one. Sorry. That wasn't mine. Alright, this is over.
Ooh, yeah. I really did like eviscerate him.
Yeah.
Okay. Good to know.
Nice try.
I'm punching you into fire.
Yep.
Enjoy your toasty butt. Nicely done, Jill.
Right?
I feel like she doesn't do a lot quantity-wise in a fight, but what she does is quality. So, like, when she comes in with a move,
Yeah. She does a little.
it makes an impact.
I missed it.
Clive, there's something I need you to know.
Is that
I
Jill?
saw the Patriarch do things no one should have to see. And so I swore that he would die by my hand.
So I don't
Okay.
count.
I understand. I face my demons, then you must face yours.
You can do it. I'm getting you on.
Mm-hmm.
We're nearly there. Just one last
Another big
push.
axe. Swing that axe near my dog.
Die.
Good job. Okay, you got there.
There you go. I feel like these assholes would be fun for you to kill.
Alright, so what is this giving thanks crap?
Sacrifice.
What's wrong for you?
Probably a little girl.
Let me guess. A female virgin. How original.
Couple. Nope.
Okay, I object. Excuse me.
I object to this union.
Shit's about to go down.
Shiva's dominant. Come to beg forgiveness for your failure.
No.
For years I followed your orders, fought your wars.
all to protect the children you took. Just as you took me. And what did you do in return? You put them in chains and you slit their throats!
Fiend.
Their souls were sullied with a stain of ether. I merely cleansed them of their corruption. A penance paid. Just as the Holy Mother wills it! Repent, abomination! For a
Yeah, the
monster
abomination.
like you to set foot in the Holy Cymric is in itself a crime deserving of death.
Okay, Jill, I'll
You're right.
take care of all them. You get
I am a
him.
monster, and my soul is stained black. Though not by ether,
By man.
but by the evil of men like you, who made me close my heart and drown in darkness when I should have raged against it. This is my penance.
Oh no.
I will be your monster no more. Nor will I suffer you to
Gonna
create
get her revenge,
another.
but I feel like she's gonna die.
No, Jill can't.
Does the
She's got
beast
ice, and that's another one that we're
bare
probably gonna
its
take.
teeth at its
Her iconic
master?
abilities.
Come then, dominant.
You don't accept this.
Rage, be as you have ever been. A monster!
And what are you, Imran? I was forced to kill. You do it by choice. But never again.
There's always a choice.
I bowed to you once. Now it is you who shall bow to me.
Yeah, Jill.
Kill them.
Oh, really? We were gonna hug him.
I'm already smashing buttons. Come on, let me at him.
Okay. Oh my god!
Joshua, are you here?
Well, if he is, he created a big fucking monster.
That doesn't look like Joshua. Okay, shit, he's not on our side. Oh no.
Still looking cool as hell. Damn.
Jill!
Now would be a great time to bust out a freet.
Yeah.
I know Clive has like no control over it, but
Yeah, you do.
Come on. Remember how it felt?
okay.
He's getting better.
Why? Why can't I do it?
A lot of guys have asked that question. All right, you're not alone.
Alright, but Clive, I mean, you can still do stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Clive, do something!
Yeah, she wanted to kill the priest.
Just
Fuck it.
Okay.
She won't be able to hold that love forever.
close to being staggered. What the hell?
I don't know, but it's bad.
Oh, shit.
Fuck my life. No.
Diamond dust.
All right. I won't take long. This one.
You did a good job of parrying. I don't think I've ever parried.
I'm sorry, what now? There's some lightning in your tornado.
There you go. Nice.
It's okay, but you're just making me very warm. It's forcing me out.
What the hell? 11th hour. Nice dodging.
Thanks.
Oh shit.
Oh god.
Good job, Mitchell. So close. That might do it. Oh, hell yeah. What a way to end it.
Liquid flame.
Extinguished.
Man, they got good names for their bad guys, I gotta say.
Yeah, agreed.
Like lava, what was it? Lava lizard and now liquid flame.
Jill!
Yeah, I think this is taking a lot.
going to finish this, Clive.
She has to.
She might not survive it. She can't live with herself if she doesn't do it.
Here. Use this.
Cool.
Mm-hmm. I'm with the crystal. Time to end it.
God,
The
it
shriek.
screams.
Yeah.
Are you watching, Sid? We're one step closer to freedom.
Alright, Joe, kill him.
What did you do to it?
It was evil. It was creating magic and that you hate.
Oh, we destroyed it.
What? But... Monster! Monster! Do you have any idea what you have done?
I do, Father. I have killed the monster and become an outlaw.
Good job, Jill.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
It's over.
It is.
And Shiva exacted her price.
She did.
Again, the burden fell to you.
And I bore it willingly. This was a sin for which I had to atone. Now I can continue at your side with my head held high.
Okay, good. We don't lose Jill.
I was like, we can't lose Jill. What is it, Torgal? Okay, if you keep spinning backwards, you're gonna fall off the couch. Okay. What just happened?
Clive, look.
It's just like the one at Phoenix Gate. Damn it. We need to leave.
Agreed.
Ooh, there's a cloaked man again.
Is it still Joshua?
See, that I don't think so because he summoned that monster that attacked us. So it's just different from Joshua, who also is dressed like that.
But is more of a force for good
Yeah.
than for. Hey, she survived.
Good. Damn.
What a sight.
I kept my promise, and now you keep yours.
You did keep your promise. Oh, damn.
That's cool. See, there's Joshua.
He feels it.
This way, Your Grace.
Thanks for letting me do that.
You're bleeding!
I was gonna say, is he coughing up blood?
I have a tonic which will...
I thank you for your kindness, truly. But I assure you, I will survive. Please, save your medicines for those who need them most.
Oh, well, if you're sure...
For a moment there, I felt my brother's presence.
You did?
I fear he is in Ultima's thoughts again. But why now, after 5 years of silence?
So I thought he absorbed Ultima though, so I guess not.
I cannot keep him sealed away much longer.
So Ultima's starting to come out.
Your Grace.
That's why. Ultima's the hooded character.
No, do not dirty your hands.
Like he's got his emotion.
Like a river flowing to the sea.
Your emoji's very cool.
Or moths to a flame, perhaps. The crystalline dominion, their light in the darkness. More and more lose their homes to the blight and set out in search of sanctuary.
Your emoji's awesome.
While others lose their fortunes to the Dhalmekian levies and leave to find new livelihoods. What is it that you seek in the Dominion, Your Grace?
Who are you?
Oh, Dion Lesage.
You mean the Crown Prince of Sanbrec?
He has many titles. Dion the Bold, Prince of Dragoons, Odin's Nemesis, or simply Bahamut.
Oh, Bahamut.
I met him once, when we were children. He was a chivalrous soul even then, and has served his empire indefatigably ever since.
Indefatigable.
And you are confident that he will listen to what you have to say?
Our world lurches ever closer to the abyss, and a hidden hand ushers us onward. Ultima's influence extends to every nation, Sanbrec included. If His Highness is the man I believe him to be, and I pray that he is, this truth will not have escaped his notice. As the mother crystals fall, the eternal flame wavers, and the azure sky begins to bruise. How lucky we were to be blessed by the crystals, and yet how spoiled. Like canaries in a gilded cage, growing fat on seed. But now, the bars are closing in, and we must take flight. Painful though it be to leave our home behind, it is what we must do to be free. Which is it that men cannot live without? A blessing that leads to damnation, or a freedom that leads to deprivation?
So
I
loaded
do not yet know
philosophical
the
question.
answer to that question. Do you, Clive?
Your Grace, let us find a place to rest a while. We can return by the Dhalmekian trail once you have recovered your strength. I realize your duty is pressing, but if your health should fail...
I know. Thank you, Yote.
Yote.
I think the thing that people can't live without is the freedom that leads to deprivation.
Mm-hmm.
So at least you'll have been free for a time.
Maybe get like, I don't know, maybe like tie your shirt a little bit higher so you're like that blue like crystal on your chest isn't so prominent.
It's a good idea.
Draw attention, you know. Oh, cool necklace. Oh, no, that's not a necklace. That's in your chest, okay. Bless you.
Thank you.
The army's attempt to breach the Empire's defenses and gain the Isles of Ark has failed yet again.
Only because your fleet has proved as impotent as a eunuch on laying night. Would you rather we simply fell back to the capital?
Enough, both of you. All here agree that the Empire cannot be allowed to maintain its illegitimate claim on the Dominion. However, our casualties mount with each passing day.
There he is. God, we got a freaking kill. He's huge. The mountain.
There is a literal sea twixt you and your prize. The armies of Sambrek need but sit back and watch as you harmlessly lap against their walls. They are dug in like ticks and seek to draw out this siege, knowing the capital's stores are nigh bottomless. And what of our wise rulers? Goaded into war without any thought as to what chaos it might reap. Republican soldiers starve while waiting for orders from Randalar.
If you would but take the field, their bellies would be full by nightfall.
If I take the field, so too will Bahamut, and our duel will shake the island to its foundations. Instead of liberating the Dominion, you would doom it to destruction. Unless that is what you desire.
If our learned advisor has a solution to propose, we should be glad to consider it.
Thank you.
What is this? Is that the Emperor's?
What is the meaning of this, Lord Kupka?
What it means is that I am disinclined to advise you any longer. The looks on their faces when you walked through those doors. A perfect picture of stupefaction. They could not believe their eyes. Though I confess, I had my own doubts whether or not you would accept my invitation. Such shocking news. Sid isn't a son of a whore. He's the son of an empress. Your own dear Clive.
Absurd. Who fed you these lies? I have never spent a moment among criminals, save at the gallows. I came here with my son, not to entertain your baseless accusations, but to put an end to the senseless hostilities between our nations.
Very well. You need only agree to the terms I set out. Sid took the life of someone dear to me, a woman by the name of Benedicta. I swore to take his in turn.
Good luck.
This would not be disagreeable to you, I take it. You would finally be rid of the stain on your noble name.
Noble my ass.
In return, I will leave Sanbrek in your capable hands. Your Imperial Majesty.
Ugh.
He said, mocking you. Not giving a shit about your title. Because he could crush you.
Like a flea.
And all for the love of a common whore.
Ooh.
Dominant or no, one cannot hide one's breeding.
Damn!
Will ever belong with beasts.
Oh, she's just
She's a
savage.
Frigid, cold woman.
Things in store for you, my darling Olivier. Soon enough, you shall be the crown prince of Sanbrec.
I'm getting vibes of the Veil here.
And when your father goes to meet Great Griga, you shall be emperor of all you survey. The old order shall come tumbling down, and you will rebuild the world in your glorious image.
You mean your glorious image?
Soon.
Cool toy, kid.
Yeah.
But does he know it's cool? Or is someone spying? I hope they're spying.
Well, hit the whole camera.
Yeah.
She's been in there for hours. Something must be wrong.
I mean, it took a lot out of you both.
Mm-hmm.
But she used up her ether in ways you didn't.
Yep. First time I checked my messages.
I'd like to say that in real life, you never check your messages like you do in this game.
This is true. This is true. Do you have anything for me?
Is it business or pleasure?
Pleasure.
If you're gonna buy
Always.
something, be quick about it.
Ooh.
Would you like a platinum sword?
Makes for a poor blade being too soft to withstand rigorous use in battle and too expensive for the common soldier to afford. It does, however, allow for ornate designs on crossguard hit and pommel.
I mean, we're not into the ornate.
Yeah, it's only 5.
That's
more.
like buying
Oh
something
my
just so
God.
you can have the like designer label.
Where uneven gold mines are plentiful in the Twins, there's only one location where the white gold. No, because this one also adds my health, so no, it's not. That's not a thing.
You tell him. You tell him it sucks.
Your wares. I'm not impressed.
Finished, are you?
Yep.
That's what she said.
Smoking a cigar exactly like that too.
Well, Sancfordian, do you?
Very much the vibe of like, are you done yet?
Mm-hmm. Nigel, head botanist.
Hi, Nigel.
Sid, I know that when we came to the hideaway, we chose to let go of our past in order that we might focus on our future.
Yeah.
We did.
Nonetheless, I was wondering if... Well, I know you are from Rosaria, and I'm in need of someone with intimate knowledge of those lands. Apparently, the duchy is home to all manner of curative herbs found nowhere else in the realm. Among them is a flower called a morganbeard that increases the potency of lesser medicines.
I can't say that I've had much practice healing. My youth was spent in the Bailey.
A shame. You see, the hideaway relies heavily upon medicines procured from afar. And when those shipments are late, well, it's our sick who suffer. If we could find this flower and learn to grow it here, we might save many lives. However, as you are well aware, imperial occupation has rendered the roads unsafe for those like me, untrained in the military arts. Now, I'm not asking the busiest man in the hideaway to drop everything and make the journey for me, but if you happen to be in the duchy on other business...
Tell me of these morganbeards then.
You're lucky your quest has a plus symbol.
If my old tomes are to be believed,
That's such a good guy.
the flowers are bright yellow and as large as goblins' eyes. Oh, and they
It's an
grow
odd
in the
form of
marshes of
measurement.
Sorrowise. If I am to propagate them here in the backyard, I will require several samples, preferably of blooms which have already gone
That's
to
the first thing you
seed.
thought, right, Goblins?
And before I forget,
I think so.
I do seem to recall learning in the course of my research that their odor has the tendency to attract unsavory creatures.
Of course it does.
Great.
Nothing you cannot handle, though, I'm sure.
I'm sure.
Whatever am I to do now, Clive?
I don't know.
What?
I've 2 dresses that need stitching, but I haven't got a scrap of linen. Those girls' rags are so threadbare. It's a wonder they don't fall to pieces. And we most
I shall get you
certainly
through.
cannot have that. A certain amount of decorum must be maintained, even here at the hideaway. You wouldn't want the poor things going without decent clothes now, would you?
No, ma'am.
Of course not. What can I do to help?
Oh, aren't you a dear? I've paid for 2 bolts of cloth from the drapers in Northreach, blue and red. But they don't deliver, not to places that aren't on the map anyway, so I'll need someone to take this receipt and collect them.
And you'd have this someone be me.
I would. And don't let them fob you off with anything less than what I paid for. 1 bolt of blue and 1 of red. I expect them both. They said they'd give us new clothes.
Our man in Dalamore mentioned that Kupka's got help.
The calm before the storm, perhaps. I've done what I can, but the rest is up to you. You need to start taking better care of yourself.
Understood. And thank you.
The curse has spread. Make sure she rests.
Yeah, she used a lot of power.
Mm-hmm.
If it hurts, you can tell me, you know. I'll understand.
I can bear it.
But you shouldn't have to. Not anymore.
Yeah, being able to bear it isn't the point.
This isn't just your struggle, Clive. It's ours.
She also has a
And when we
point.
see how hard you fight, it inspires us to do the same. Or would you rather we left you to save the world all on your own?
No. That's not... Ignore me.
She will.
Mm-hmm.
Clive, where are you? In here.
I was a heartbeat away from getting kissed.
Yeah. Dude, what I've been through, I needed that.
What's wrong?
He needed more than that, but at least give the man a kiss.
Rosaria's under attack.
What?
This isn't the Dalmekian army we're talking about. It's the men of the Rock from Drake's Fang. Hugo Kupka's private guard.
Trying to draw you out.
There is hell in Rosalith. Trying to batter down the castle gates.
Looking for me?
Yep.
Seems that way. Reckon old Hugo has finally worked out who Sid really is.
Then this is just another trap.
Ah, it's a trap, all right. The daddy of all fucking traps.
I'm going to Rosalith.
You're not serious. That's exactly what he wants you to do, Clive.
They're also his people.
I don't know why Kupka harbors such a grudge against Sid. But as long as it's left to fester, our world will never know peace. He has dragged the rest of Storm into this pointless war just to find me. Besides
Time to end him.
I'm not about to stand and watch while my home gets ground into the dirt.
Yep.
Hugo Kupka must die.
I've lost enough friends to that man already. I don't want to lose any more. So let's go and kill the bastard.
Yeah, Gav.
I'm coming too. After all, We're in this together.
All right.
He's a big guy.
Yep, gonna need all of them and then some.
Speak to Otto before leaving. We need to know what we're getting ourselves into.
A lot. You're getting yourselves into a lot.
We must be ready to leave for Rosalith at a moment's notice.
Do I have any more renown?
How may I help you today, Clive? Is everything we've received and everything promised?
By the way, do you have anything still? Or are you still like nothing? Get a bunch of nothing burgers.
Quick look.
Nothing.
I think you can help.
You're so mad at that guy.
We're leaving for Rosalith. But not before I know exactly what's going on. What have we heard?
Nothing good.
Nobody was expecting the Dalmex to open up a new front against the Empire, least of all our friends in the provinces. Reports have been rolling in from all over the place, with no two saying the same thing. I've been passing them on to Vivian, in the hope she can make sense of them. If you're set on going, you'll want to talk to her.
Understood.
Okay.
It is story time.
Story time!
Story time with Vivian.
Ah, if it isn't my favorite pupil.
I mean, your only pupil.
Let's see now. Where did we leave?
You got more students.
This is a surprise. My lectures are rarely so well attended.
You know what they say? A little knowledge, can't hurt?
Is that what
Close, Gav. Close.
We're going to Rosalith to deal with Kupka. What's the situation there?
Whoa there, Lord Rossfield. I'm sure you're champing at the bit to return to your roost. But to fully understand the present situation, one must first understand how it came to be.
Exactly. Everyone needs to study history.
Let us begin with the story of Hugo Kupka, or the permanent economic advisor to the Dalmekian government, to give him his formal title. In a republic founded on commerce, there could hardly be a more influential position. It has granted him both extraordinary wealth and extraordinary power. Not that he ever wanted for the latter. Being Titan's dominant, he is also Dalmekia's last line of defense, a fact he has used to his considerable advantage.
I'm sure.
Why, he was even able to pry Drake's Fang, one of the pillars of the Republic, from Parliament's grip. And he was quick to buy the loyalty of the Fang's protectors. Today they are his faithful creatures, a private army in all but name. The self-same army that marches upon Rosarian soil as we speak. By which I mean Imperial soil, not that you need reminding of the fact. Suffice it to say, the Empire's attentions are elsewhere at present, deadlocked as it is with Dalmekia over its occupation of the Crystalline Dominion, where its legions are now gathered. Scarcely a handful of garrisons remain to secure its western provinces, and half of them left after the fall of Drake's Breath. With the threat of the Ironblood thus diminished, they had little cause to fear a maritime invasion. And so today, only a token force guards the former duchy's shores, as Kupka was quick to descry. He landed his troops on the Rosarian coast without encountering so much as a single ship. All
Like
for
he was just
you,
invited.
Clive. He wants your head. And so he and his men
more
advance
than
upon
that.
Rosalith, not to capture the province, but to draw you out.
Which is proving to be a brilliant plan because it's working admirably.
You said Kupka's forces sailed up the coast. What of Port Isolde then? Is the city safe?
Oh yeah, his uncle.
Quite, according to the Guardians of the Flame. The Dhalmekian fleet floated by without incident, but not without remark. When they learned Kupka's forces were making for Rosalith, our friends were quick to begin arranging the exodus of her citizens.
Good.
Smart.
And so the stage will soon be set for your heroic homecoming. Alas, it will be a more trying task to enter the capital than it was to leave it. Hugo's men hold Buet Bridge, despite the Imperials' repeated attempts to wrest it back from their grasp. And they were careful not to repeat the Empire's mistake in neglecting their coastal defenses. The seas around Rosalith are firmly under Dhalmekian control. So tell me, pupil mine, what do you believe to be the best route to Rosalith?
The north. We cross the northern border near Phoenix Gate. Then take the road through Stillwind.
I just can't quit Phoenix Gate.
Hardly the quickest route, but at least we won't be spotted.
A little local knowledge goes a long way. And so must you.
We'd best get a move on then.
Oh, will you be going too?
She's so unimpressed by
I've been
you.
waiting a long time to give that fucker a taste of his own medicine.
Yes, he has.
I would have missed this for the world.
Yeah, Gaff.
All right. We should be on our way.
Lead on.
Good, I'm glad they're getting the citizens out. Oh, this is gonna be a heck of a journey.
Yeah.
Heck of a battle. He's a big guy.
Mm-hmm.
And his dominant looks big too. What's his dominant's name? Like Titan or something? I mean, Jesus. Yeah, it doesn't look like a great place.
Fortify the castle gates at
It's like a
once.
greeting.
The friends thing.
Yeah, that's what it made me think of.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's not very respectful to your commanding officer. Go back to sleep, Bucky. You have fuzz on your chin. There you go.
Hugo and his men have been busy. They've already breached the castle's outer wall. The Imperials are holding the ground for now, but it's only a matter of time before the keep falls. Those fuckers really went to town on this place. Almost like they want to wipe it off the map.
Just a means to an end.
Clive, you're that end.
Mm-hmm.
Chocobo.
All this for one man? They didn't have to go so far.
If you keep your wits about you, I reckon you can make it up to the castle without raising the alarm.
Thank you, Bucky, for kicking me in the ribs.
I'll sniff out any townsfolk who haven't escaped yet and send them on their way.
Be careful.
Likewise.
Bless you.
Won't do anything I wouldn't do.
Bless you many times. And more.
It was in there.
I was like my one big one. That had been in there all afternoon.
The blood, exact. I was in the same. Oh! You first. Come on, let me at him.
For a second, I was like, oh, somebody's killing a soldier. But then no, it was a bad
I
soldier.
thought I was ready for this, but
I know. It's like a nightmare. This was our home. Come on, Clive. We have to keep going.
Turtle? Yeah, good puppy.
Capital Punishment.
Good title.
Yeah.
I'm loving these titles. Monsters, chapters.
He'll stop at nothing, Clive. Nothing.
Neither will I.
Well, if he'll stop at nothing, then we'll just have to stop him so he can do nothing anymore. Hurry.
Why do this?
For love.
Clive, we can get through here.
You don't destroy for love. You destroy for hate, for vengeance.
Vengeance for his love. Some opponents will cast protect spells to raise a defensive barrier around their allies that shields them from melee attacks. When engaging protected targets identified by a protected icon above their head, avoid using your sword and instead play magic to quickly and efficiently dispel the barrier.
Okay.
Murderers.
Get him, butt.
You mean like this? How's the protected barrier now, bitch?
I'll just take all these coins.
Yep.
Thank you.
You all were worthless.
Pretty much. Oh. Okay.
I don't know. I just trust it. There's like no fall damage in this, so.
True.
This is another thing I love about this game.
It is a Black Flag though. You can't just like run and it does it all for you. Hey, big guy. Yeah, I want him.
What we have here.
Gentlemen!
Dipshits. Let's go.
You want this guy?
You're really too bloodthirsty, you forgot about dodge.
Yeah, I don't want to use magic. I just want to beat the shit out of these guys. Don't fucking touch my dog. Anyone else? Yeah? No? I would just like to point out that you all were a waste of space. I was like all happy and enjoying everything, and then like seeing those guys and what they were doing in the townspeople, so mad.
You gotta use magic.
Like that?
Yep. Oh, sorry, puppies.
They were rabid. Had to be done.
Get that guy, the mage.
Okay, but I didn't need to hear all you puppy crying. That was just unnecessary. Okay.
Those way you came up, right?
Yes. And I want to go that way? Or do I go this way?
They'll probably tell you which, like, one way would be locked. That looks blocked to me. Well, no, but what do I know?
Sparkles!
Sparkles!
You know you're on the right path when you either encounter bad guys or sparkles. Next gymnastic skills.
Nice.
Jill, conserve your magic. I got this. I think this guy's up.
Oh, guy's fucked up. Nice.
Get him.
18,000. Good job.
Nice try.
So close to dying.
Die.
He's tall.
He was like a big guy. He wasn't the big guy.
No.
But he was sizable.
It's good navigation. Spot on the ladder. Oh, yep. I saw it too. Good job.
Hey guys, come on. Sparkles.
You got the eye of the explorer.
Sparkles. Hi.
Get out of my city or die.
It's just such a fun ability.
It really is.
Sometimes it sucks when like you like are spinning around, you can't like find anyone to like pin against the wall.
Yep. But generally speaking,
Yeah, it's just so satisfying.
All right, you get this. Sparkles. Alright, so this way's not an option. Upstairs we go, guys. Come on. Torgal, you'll navigate ladders and
When you leave the castle, it ends there.
Loading up on potions.
Take him alive. Sick him.
Alright, I just needed to like beat someone bloody. Now that I've done that, it's pretty reasonable. Let's do some magic. Hack and slash you all while you are floating in the air.
Check the magic. Not for long. Still fucked with magic. Fuck that guy.
How's your magic now, bitch? Leave my dog alone, you dick.
Set her loose.
Oh.
They have a curl.
Pretty freaking cool looking.
That's a big kitty.
Oh.
Shit.
Attack!
Ready?
What do you think?
Oh, it looks so freaking cool. That's a great design. So close break as well. There you go. Thunder! Doing great damage, beautiful. Nice.
It's building up to something.
We need to stop it. Whatever it takes.
I'm the only one who can do elemental magic.
It's down.
Let's make this count.
Nice, another good block. Or parry. Thunder.
Thunder. It's okay.
You big thunderstruck. 19,000. Good stagger damage. Nice, beautiful.
I'm sorry, Kitty. Shouldn't have come to this. You had bad people. You had very bad people.
Jill!
Oh my god.
We meet at last, Sid. Or should I say Lord Rosfield? I've been looking for you for a very long time.
Here I am.
Let her go, Kupka. I'm so glad you accepted my invitation. I went to some trouble with the decorations. Do you like what I've done with the place, bastard? Such a pity your predecessor couldn't join us. But I am sure you will prove compelling company.
Careful, Clive.
Be still, little snowflake. I would not have you melt before your flowering moment.
You want to get him. I feel like you want to get him. You killed the woman he loved. He would love to do that to you.
Shit. Can't take me in a fair fight.
Now, on to the festivities.
Stay back, Torgal. Hide. Hide, puppy. I would love if Bucky would look at our eye movement and be like, I got you.
That is.
I was helping Gav.
I suppose it's
Would help
up
us
to
out.
me then.
Not you alone, Gab. You got Torgal.
Yep, Gav and Torgal. Do I place Gav?
And that'd be fun, but a little bit less cool without all the powers.
Mm-hmm. Get like a stealth mission.
He ain't stealth.
I know. But we're getting better at it.
Headsman!
Okay.
Where do you want me?
You! Bring the prisoner!
Probably by the big block of wood where they're gonna put their head. The headsman's not very bright.
But he spends a lot of time in the gym.
That's no more than she deserves for getting into bed with an outlaw.
We should get into mine.
Good one, Carl.
Lord Kupka commands your presence. You're to bear witness to the girl's execution.
Such a waste.
Yeah, Gav!
Gav!
Shh.
No one can know my name.
Please tell me you brought Torgal.
Torgal's being Joe.
Fetters are a bastard to open, just so you know. Don't worry, I'll have him off before you can blink.
Where's Jill?
In the courtyard.
Shit.
Mm-hmm.
We have to hurry.
The Imperials have sounded the retreat and cleared out of the castle. But the place is still swarming with Kupka's men.
Good.
Leave them to me.
I'll make my way up top and circle round the back. Quick as you like, eh?
Torgal. No.
Nearly forgot.
Nice.
Gab, you're the best.
Hold on, Jill. I'm coming.
Kick his ass.
Oh, yeah.
I have to get to the courtyard.
But first, I need to collect everything. Before I get to the courtyard. Sparkles.
Sparkles!
Don't you let her die.
Like they looked you a breadcrumb of sparkles.
Mm-hmm. You want to make sure you get enough potions, because this is a big battle.
I mean, at least if his aim is even halfway decent, it should be a quick death.
I hope you've got a plan, Clive, because we are fucked if you don't.
He's got no plan. He's just gonna kill everyone.
Torgal. Torgal's like, just give me the fucking signal, dude.
I know. He looks so pissed. Ooh, did you see his eyes go blue? Torgal's sparkling.
It's a bloody wolf!
It's the bloody wolf. Oh, yeah, Thunder Puppy!
We have a Thunder Puppy!
Didn't know I could do that shit, did you?
Holy hell! Aw, did we wreck your day?
Can you stand?
But Gav said that was tough to take off.
Come, Lord Rosfield. Don't tell me you tire of my entertainment.
No, I just want to give you the finale.
Yes. Perhaps it is time we served the main repast. I trust you are hungry!
Starving.
Oh, Torgal looks so fucking cool.
Much obliged.
Stay close. We're getting out of here. Until thank you.
Yeah!
What the fuck your dog just did?
I would love to tell you what the fuck my dog just did. I don't even know.
With me.
He's the best dog.
Where did this lot come from?
Jill, you still fighting?
I can try.
So satisfying.
Still breathing, are you? Excellent. Then Lord Kupka's reward shall be ours.
These guys remind me of, like, I don't know, characters from The Mummy.
I thought bad news always came in threes.
With their curved blades and, like...
Yep.
Like they're what, the Magi or part of the Pharaoh's sacred bodyguard?
I'll take care of you. Now time to take care of you. Satisfying.
Mm-hmm. Alright, big guy.
It's over.
For now. But I bet that wasn't the last of them. And they won't stop hunting us until Kupka's dead.
Yeah,
so you
so-
get in there and finish the job, eh?
Go on.
Gladly.
If they come again, we'll hold them back.
All right. But be careful.
Kupka! I'm coming for you.
You'll die by my hand.
So I get to be fruit. Where's Princess Peach?
Trouble on the way. Just enjoying your entertainment.
How gratifying. Have you come to defend your father's throne, Lord Rosfield?
You're gonna sit in it, you son of a bitch.
The Grand Duchy of Rosaria. A realm without a ruler, an army, even a people. A veritable kingdom of dust.
Which is what I'm about to turn you into.
Truly, I see no throne to defend.
No! Enough of your games, Kupka. Just tell me what you want.
I don't give a shit what he wants.
Its head in a box. Imagine my disappointment when I learned that he met his end at the hand of another. And my relief to learn that you had taken up his thrice damned name.
Ooh, thrice damned name.
Your master slew
So who was Sid before Sid?
Benedicta Harmon and defiled her body. If you choose to bear that murderer's name, then you shall answer for his crimes.
Bring it.
Mm-hmm.
The only crimes I shall answer for are my own. Sid did everything in his power to save that woman, though she was long past saving. And so I did what he couldn't. It was me all along, Hugo.
It was you.
Oh, you haven't seen anything yet, dude.
You killed her.
Now who's baited?
I did.
And I liked it. At the end, she didn't say your name. She said Sid's.
Then I am fortunate indeed.
To die by the same blade that killed you.
I had thought the most I could wish for was to take the life of one he loved, just as he did to me. But it seems I was wrong. And I shall have my revenge.
Ooh.
We shared a dream. I would be the king of the world. She would be my queen. And together, we would rule like the gods we are. But you crushed that dream, ground it into dust.
Dude, you're shallow as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe she had some more depth to her.
Rose for you! You will pay for what you've done. I'll tear you apart with my bare hands!
I mean, you look pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie.
And what of you? How many people have you killed? How many dreams have you crushed?
You said he looks pretty cool and you had the thought that popped into my head.
You're the only one who's seen their world fall apart around them.
Tom Hanks from A League of Their Own. Has anyone ever told you you look like a penis with a little hat on?
Kupka. No pity and no mercy.
Awesome.
Oh, well done. Ooh, he can dodge.
Yep.
What becomes of those who dare to cross me? Cross me! I'll kill you!
Yeah.
Ouch.
Nice try.
it down. Yeah, about a quarter of the way down.
My hatred for you is unending, unyielding.
Yeah, get in line.
Be your grave.
Shit.
Oh shit.
Cool.
What else you got, big guy? He's lost it.
Has chosen. I am in my element. There's no escape. The earth will always be my domain.
You know, the deeper you go in the earth, the closer you get to like molten lava and fire, right? Or did you skip science class in school?
I don't think he's much of a student.
Oh, you're so close to halfway, but stay on him. You're like 2/3 of the way there.
Fuck.
Nice try. Just like your forefathers.
Oh fuck. Oh my god, this thing. Ow!
It's okay. It's shockingly not doing that much damage to you.
Since you're standing still. I'll just use all my high potions.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't do that again. Otherwise I'm fucked.
You got it, you got it, you got it. Scan him. 3/4 of the way done. It's okay. Just keep doing what you're doing. Oh, he's so close. Keep going, baby.
Come on.
Oh, you're there. There you go. Good job, baby.
You can take on his icon?
Ooh, the Titan.
Oh, shit. Nice.
Oh, bye, hands.
Oh!
Well, you shouldn't
Yeah, they're
scream at me.
gone.
Maybe if you pack him on ice, get him to a surgeon fast enough.
Well, your head's about to be next.
Those are some great last words, dude.
You're shit at dying.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Oh!
And I'm taking your power.
Yep. Good. We take his power instead of Jill's.
Oh! With your stubs? Shit, that's gotta hurt so fucking bad. Stop it! Oh.
This is where he grows big.
Not anymore. He doesn't have power.
No, but even when we stole Garuda's power, she still, Benedicta, she still was able to turn into Garuda.
Mm.
I'll fucking kill you.
You said that before and it didn't work out so well. Now you have no hands.
There. You mustn't get yourself worked up.
Whoa.
Wait!
Hamut?
Another time, Mythos.
No, I think that's, what's his face? I keep wanting to say Aldrin.
Oh, yeah. Ultima?
Ultima.
That's what I meant.
I thought I was gonna fight the big Titan. He's like, Ifrit.
Is that all of them?
I think so.
Well, Ludus scum. Who the fuck invited them? Not that that's the biggest surprise. Where did you learn to do that, Torgal?
No one's ever asked me to.
Suit yourself.
Gav, we have to find Clive.
I think he's fine.
Sorry.
Torgal, any other skills you're hiding?
No.
Clive found you?
You missed one.
We were worried.
So was I.
Yeah.
I was so close. If it hadn't been for my gift, I would have finished him.
I'm just glad you got out of there alive.
No thanks to you, Gav.
When did the Royalists arrive?
Both would have been dead.
Right after you went inside. Just when we thought we were shot of Titans, lot. In-pile Odins. Not enough of them to worry us, though.
No. You didn't see the one who took Kupka away.
So, what? You think they came here to save him?
Use him as a weapon.
Fucked if I know what's going on, but every minute we spend racking our brains, that bastard's getting further away.
Yep.
So what do we do?
Should we go after him?
We go back to the hideaway. I'm too tired to think. As are you, by the looks of it. And after what Jill's been through. Let's worry about Kupka later, shall we?
Aye. All right.
Whatever you say, boss.
Give us a chance to solve the riddle of your magic mud, too.
Yeah, Torgal's dominant.
How you feeling?
Mm-hmm.
Ready to go home?
Alpha Torgal. Home.
Rebuild your city, your castle, the town. Don't rebuild the throne. Let it forever be a monument to what happened.
Satisfying end, taking down Kupka, and taking his hands. He's still alive. Still gotta fight him again. But it was nice telling him one. We killed Benedicta, and then kick his ass after that. It was fun.
I have to say, the voice actor who plays Clive, he always turns in a 110% performance. So like I've kind of clocked that before and been impressed, but in this scene in particular, when he's confronting Kupka about Benedicta, and he says, "I killed her," and there's like a growl to his voice. Just freaking brilliant execution of those lines, because we as the players out here, like, we feel it. That was so well done. So while I've always thought he was great, and like whoever the actor is, he showed up for a video game the way people show up for the like Martin Scorsese, Leonardo DiCaprio, future Oscar nominated movie. Like it feels like he gave that level of effort, which anytime you get cast in something, you should. The reality is it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
So the fact that he's doing it, it's easy to like feel it and appreciate it as the audience. But in that scene in particular, it just like it hit another level for me.
I don't know if we absorbed his powers or not, because like maybe we'll find out the next part or whatever. It felt like we did. It felt like that was going to be the next iconic ability that we have. But like again, like see if that rings true. If so, I'm a lot more hopeful that Jill will survive for the majority of the game. I still don't know that it's going to have a happy ending. I mean, she like is dying there. I think everyone dies, like Clive and Jill and yeah.
You've got to be kidding me.
I don't know. I just have a bad feeling about it.
Your mentality is everybody dies?
After they win. But yeah, then like they're like part of the magical world. The magic is gone in the world. And so like unless, Clive is a little bit different. So maybe like if Ifrit leaves him or something like that. I don't know.
You say this and I feel like the kid from The Princess Bride when his grandpa says that Prince Humperdinck lives. He's like, well, then why are you reading this to me? Like, you think everybody dies, so why are we playing this?
Because it's fun.
It is, but that's because we're kicking ass. We're going to win.
We are gonna win. Just you can still win and then die at the end.
No.
Okay.
This is not a freaking Braveheart moment, okay? No.
Oh man, Torgal.
Whoa.
Thunder Puppy.
Thunder Puppy.
That was awesome. Although he's kind of like Frost Puppy.
Yeah, I mean, like he was kind of both.
Yeah, that was awesome. Just like
he's Blizzard Puppy.
Blizzard Puppy. And you know, I mean, the whole look and like, okay, now Torgal's like, I got this shit. Just starts running right at him, starts shape shifting, and then yeah, he's like, all right, Clive, you're not the only one with special skills.
So Bucky, we're gonna work on that, okay?
Yeah.
I give you a head nod, and then you go crazy.
And then you know what to do. Glad Jill got to have her catharsis murder.
Yes. Yeah, that was. Look, we still don't even know the extent of what Jill went through.
Yeah.
We have hints. We can make some educated guesses at this point based on what's been said, but we don't know the extent of it. So for her to get that moment was so important. And you could tell it was to her. I mean, she was basically like, I don't give a shit if I die.
Yeah.
I have to take him out. So yeah, I'm thrilled that she did, even though it did come at a great cost. And one of the things I like in terms of her conversation with Clive, because I think we see it depicted so often in entertainment, is sort of the idea that like the hero has to be the one to save the day and has to like do it all. Like they're strong enough and everybody else kind of needs to bow out and accept that they're the only ones who can do it. But the fact of the matter is like that robs other people of what they too need. Like Jill needs to contribute. She needs to actively make the world a better place by ridding it of this evil. And to think that Clive is the only one who can do it because he's the strongest, well, that pretty much robs her of what she too needs. It was interesting because like I recently was watching the latest season of the Handmaid's Tale, and for anybody who is watching that show, this will be familiar, but for those who don't, the main protagonist and her husband, their daughter is still in Gilead, which is like this dystopian hellscape that subjugates women. And one of the things is our protagonist, obviously, is our hero. She spent time there. She knows the ins and outs. Like she's the one who can go on a secret mission to save people. And her husband, who was always on the outskirts trying to get in to save his wife and daughter, he basically says, no, like, how dare you try to rob me of my ability to save my daughter, my attempt to help. And so that's just the feeling that I got from Jill in this was like, even if Clive is the strongest and our hero, like, don't you dare come between me and what I need to do to help. Like, this is something I need. I can't live with myself if I don't do this thing.
Yeah, and then Clive's mom, also Annabella or whatever, showing up. Shows up, and at first just like, whatever. Like you hear and you suck. And then when he leaves, and he's just like, oh, all that over a common whore, and like just there's like, okay, there you are. Yep, there you are. This is why you are like the ultimate villain in this.
Yeah, it's funny because, I mean, for everything she's done, it feels like at this point she really can't shock us, right?
Mm-hmm.
And yet there she is. I mean, you've just gotten in league with someone to bring down your enemy. Like, I don't know, a level of basic decency would say that you don't disparage their murdered lover because, like, you're teamed up and at least have some respect for the dead or some respect for the person you're working with. But no, she's got none. It's with her, it's all about status. It is all status, and she is at the top of that food chain.
Yeah, and she's just very like, obviously anybody with magical abilities, she wants to rid the world of them and reshape it in her image, or like her son's image, but her image. She hasn't changed, just as terrible as I remember her from the beginning of the game.
In all this, I assume that her latest kid that she has totally sucks because he is her kid. But he's a kid. And so there's a part of me that's like, damn, you poor thing. Like, your mom is irreversibly fucked up. And you look like you are by proxy becoming that way. Like, I referenced the Lady of the Vale from Game of Thrones just because, like, he, to me, seemed very coddled.
Mm-hmm.
And he came in and he was kind of like shifting his head back, like he was bored, didn't want to be there. Which, like, if you are the future of a kingdom, Clive took that seriously. Joshua at a young age took that seriously. And this kid is like, oh, do I have to be here? Like, I would rather.
Yeah, it's just Clive and Joshua turned out the way they did more so in spite of her and because of their father.
Yeah.
And also Joshua, you know, had Clive and Clive, you know, so
yeah,
that's what helps him out. And this kid really has nothing but seems like her mom, his mom or whatever. And like, I don't know how much his dad is is really cares about him or is raising him. And he's raising him like as a prince or whatever. But like, yeah. So
who is his actual father? Like, DNA, because obviously Empress remarried and her child favors her in appearance, but could easily be Joshua's brother, even if he doesn't look like Clive, who very much took after Clive and Joshua's father. So I'm just curious, like, do we know his actual parentage?
There's no like DNA test that they've given us yet.
No, but I mean, like, have they said anything? Like, is he Joshua and Clive's brother?
No.
Okay.
He's not.
Okay.
That he's not.
For sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
He is, I want to say he's the guy who was Bahamut, his dad. We met him. We've never seen them together, but like, I think she is married to him. The guy, like, where it was like all the people were talking, is like, oh, you guys prattle on. And like, you know, meanwhile, all these people are suffering. Let's go invade another country so we can have more like riches for our people.
Really? He's with her?
I think so.
Like, I know she's all about status, but let's face it. She's like class B because she's still striving for the top. He felt like he was at the top.
Well, he called her the queen, so that's why I thought that she was married to him, because so here's the queen.
That's fair. Kupka called her the Imperial Majesty. Like, I guess, I don't know. He just gave the impression of like, if anyone's the top of the food chain in this world, he was the top because he was all like, he wore it with confidence versus she who wears it with insecurity.
Okay. Yeah, I will admit that like one of the things that I've had a harder time following, like some people said like saw Game of Thrones thing, but like I had an easier time maybe following like the Game of Thrones. I know we got like our historian like going in there and telling us different things, but I still have a hard time like the political game that's going on, the different like regions and whatnot. I have a harder time following.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I don't follow all the ins and outs of it. Like, whenever they mention Rosaria, I'm like, oh, I know that place.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, pretty much. So I'm glad we have her, but like at the same time, like as she was going over, I'm just like, I feel like you are too much of a history teacher. And then this is so much like the presentation of it just feels like it's going like one in one ear, out the other, unfortunately. And I'm just like, I feel like I'm in a history class again. I'm just like, and that was like, that's not how I learn.
Well, and I loved history, but one of the things that like I even learned as I got older was I would learn history in history class from a textbook, and it was like maybe I would retain some of it, but it only ever got like skin deep. Yeah. Whereas like when I watched a movie about it or I read a book about it, like then I became emotionally invested. Everything meant a lot more, and then I was a lot more interested in actually learning the subject matter. So I feel like she is helpful to recap some of the things if we've learned them through cutscenes and otherwise. But if we haven't learned them in other manners, then it does feel like, okay, good to know. Next minute I'm in a fight and it's gone out my mind because I'm just like, ooh, I want to smash these guys. And like,
yeah, it's more about people than the places that I'm thinking like, when we're talking about Kupka, okay. You give me his backstory. It's a character like I kind of like already know and like I'm invested in, and like so like it's like it like retains it more. And like so much happens in between from when we last saw the guy that was talking about like the king or whatever. Like from when last we saw him to like now, it's been like so long.
Yeah.
Not only just game wise, but just like time wise. Like feel like it was like 4 weeks ago or like something that we saw that. Which, it isn't a significant amount of time, but at the same
time. It's like, playing a lot of games, watching a lot of shows. And so that dude, I don't remember him that much. Yeah. So like that's one thing that I guess I'm struggling with, but it's not something like that's significantly taking away from the game. It's just something where I'm like, I wonder if this could have been handled in a different way that would have like it could just be like a me thing. But like you said, like you're like really into history and whatnot, but like, so I'm just like, I wonder if there's like a better way to sort of impart this knowledge. Like, I think they tried to do it in a way that wasn't so dry, where it's just like you're reading a bunch of stuff. Like, that's a lot tougher, I think, to retain. Like, kind of like what you said, like, you do it more from like a movie or like a show, like a good book. They're trying to make it like in an entertaining way for the history and like the lore and everything. And we get to get more advantage, I think, of the lore tab, like holding down the center thing. And getting into that. I think that would help a little bit more too. So like we watch it, we read it, might be able to like absorb it a little bit more. So going forward, that's what I gotta try to remember. We got some plus quests, side quests that we got to do as well. I was worried. I'm like, I wonder if they're gonna make us do all this stuff, because like it felt like we were coming up on another like, you better do all your side quests before we go to this next big part. But I guess that was just the halfway point of this area.
I think what they're doing is very good because the game is multi-layered. Mm-hmm. It's just right now I'm not attached to the outer layer, and the outer layer I consider like that big guy in the castle and like some of the political stuff that's happening on the outskirts. It's like, okay, it's seeping in here and there, and like I trust that it's going to be important, and like I'll probably get more invested in it. But right now I'm like, you don't matter to Clive, you don't matter to Joshua or Jill, you don't matter to the people. Meh. Like they do a very good job, because when it comes to the moments of like wanting you to be very impassioned and invested, like when those dickbags are messing up the people in the village, like it's visceral and it's quick, and yes, I'm feeling it and I'm in it and I care a lot and I get it. It's very accessible. Some of the broader politics stuff, it's not like as immediately accessible, but I do trust that in the moments when I need it to be, they'll have done their job to get me there. Yeah,
like with the bearers, they did a good job, like bringing you into that world of the bearers, and like, their struggles, what's going on with them, the hatred, the racism, the bigotry towards them, and like everything. And it's just, okay, then like, it's like, that's like easier to follow. That's something that probably would have been like tougher, like, to do, as kind of like how they're doing about the history of it all. It's like, okay, well, this is the plight of the bearers or whatever. Like, we met bearers, we met people, like, we met people that were trying to help them as well. And so like, we had the mark of a bearer. So that was all good. I think it's just something like, again, something I got like trying to file away in my brain to remember to press that center button to get the more lore to so I can follow along better. Because it's like I'm like, I want to know about this, like I'm interested in it, but it's just not sticking. Yeah. Thanks so much for watching our playthrough for Final Fantasy 16, and just keep in mind
that our reaction is definitely not definitive.